My time is gone already, but I'll just take like 2 courses, then I'll stop. The wrath of God favors sacrificial people. I would like you to hear this. Whatever that happened on earth, we favor sacrificial people. If they say everybody's running hater skelter and you're sacrificial, don't worry. Whatever that happened on this earth, we favor sacrificial people. Sacrificial people will be favored when God is happy. Sacrificial people will be favored when God is angry. Because anyway God is, sacrificial people will be favored in the night. When rain is falling, they will be favored. When it is winter, they will be favored. When in the night, they will be favored. In all generations, sacrificial people are favored. You see, because God belongs to them. Seasons belong to them. I said, they are for all seasons. I said, they are for what? All seasons. Because you see, only them can represent God on earth. Let me say again. I say, only them can represent God on earth. So whatever God didn't do through them, he can't do it through any other means. Let me tell you something that will touch you. God does not hide his secret from sacrifice people, and God cannot be introduced without them. In any season God didn't produce them, then nothing new will happen. He cannot open the heaven until sacrifice is made on earth. I say God cannot open the heaven until sacrifice is made. And God cannot break the earth until an altar is raised. One of the ways to know how much God loves you is controlled by what he's asking you to give, to either give him or do for him. You see, because relationship is on taking. It's on giving, not on taking. No, our relationship with God is on giving, not on taking. God does not make you a big man by giving you. It's not possible. I said this. The greatest sacrifice that has been made on this earth, the Son of God died. And that is why the church is number one. Wait a minute. The time of wrath is a time of sacrifice. When you hear rapture, you're talking about giving the best to God. That is on your paper. I say rapture is giving the best. Those who understand how important it is to give the best. Can I ask you to look up? Let me give you this gift. One of the ways to know how important a man or a woman is to you is controlled by the way you treat him. If God is important to you, there are things you don't give him. No, there are things you don't give him. If a man or a woman is important to you, there are things you don't give him. That is why if you're a woman and you still love your husband, you still love your husband. That is still love. That is like two of you are no longer. Two of you are not brothers and sisters already. There's a way you don't appear before him. I said that is. No, there's a way you don't appear. I told you a story about a particular woman that she went to Dubai to buy me a jacket many years ago. Now I've not come to Lagos. So and when she came to Nigeria, she sent me that she's now at Kano Airport and she have gone home. So I asked her. I told her, I waited for her to bring my jacket. The jacket she brought for me from Dubai. So I was waiting there till late. I didn't see her. So I now called her. I said, what happened to you now? They just got the blood from me. First of all, I said, where are you? She said she's in the saloon. I said, what are you doing in the saloon? You didn't bring my jacket. I said, I thought you even bring it to the airport before you can go home. And am I against you in the saloon? She said, Daddy, there's a way you reason, and I don't reason like you. Don't try to understand how women reason. I said, there's nothing your reason. I want my suit. Then now she said, you want your suit, and I care about the way I appear before you. I was touched so much. So when she said that the only thing I care is my suit, I said that's the only thing I care. I just need my suit. She said well, she cares also how she look when she's bringing the suit, and she have to bring like around between 4 and 5. Because she have to go to saloon to make her hair look fine. I said, what am I doing with the way you're looking? He said he didn't care. I fly throughout the night. I was stressed. I can't go to you like that too. I was touched by it. Let me say something to you. If your mother is alive and she's learned, allow her to tell you something about ancient wisdom. Don't forget that. There are things I don't teach, because I'm not meant to teach it to you. Sometimes I also go out of my way to teach some things, but there are still things I don't teach. There are certain wisdoms and intelligence that represent success, or success of a particular kind of family. There are things that have to do with women. There are some things that have to do with women that I can't teach here, because it's not part of this course. But somebody had to teach it to you, maybe privately. Because whatever that people don't learn when they're supposed to learn it, it forms part of their delay. That's on your paper. Whatever people don't learn when they're supposed to learn it, it forms part of their delay. It could be knowledge that you need and you don't have it, and then it now becomes a delay to you. You see, because if you don't have that knowledge, you behave contrary to what is acceptable. And the error, people are not merciful about error. It marks. Wait a minute. Somebody said, I miss it, I want you to forgive me. He has forgiven you, but you have also created an impression. Forgiveness is there, but impression is also there. You have introduced some things about yourself. So instead of trying to introduce something negatively about yourself, you learn from people. Now, if you don't have a rich mother or a rich father, you go to people who are already blessed. You must not learn everything from your parents. Just like like what I do on Sundays. I already know that I'm shepherd and I have a life, and I want the children of Lucas Army to take something from. So I want them to be inside the hall where I preach. There are some things I behave. I want them to know. I want them to see me. I want them to see me behave it, because it might be contrary to what they see in their father's house. So they need me to impart them in that area. So I want them to see it, not just because some parents might not have this standard. So I want them to learn that standard from me, because that is success. Like what I'm about to do now, I just have the third people are people of the Third Testament. Please, I'm trying to stand up. I'm trying to summarize. The third people are people of the Third Testament. The third people. I say the word. The third people. 21, 3 and 4, God will always make a people and give them a destiny. The type he makes determines their destiny. Now, book is part of life. Book. Don't read something you don't supposed to read. Don't develop a soul you don't need. Don't develop a thinking pattern that will corrupt your destiny. When the lion comes, he will not preach the message of the lamb, because he's a third testament person. I say he's a third testament person. Jesus didn't grow from lamb prophets. He grew from grace and truth. He knew that the law and prophet must not form him. Listen, I'm telling you, it's part of the mistake